March 26, 1887. Rahway, New Jersey. A small American town, just a few miles from the bustle of New York City. The air is cold, sharp, and quiet, except for the faint whistle of a train in the distance. A group of factory workers are heading to their morning shift. Boots kicking up the damp dirt along Jefferson Avenue. Their collars are turned up against the chill. They talk about the weather, the price of bread, and how the Yankees might do this season. And then, one of them stops. There, lying in the mud, is the body of a young woman. At first, they think she's just a girl who fainted. Her brown hair is neatly pinned, her gloves still on her hands. She looks almost peaceful. But then, they see it. Blood. Her throat has been cut, deep and violent. Her dress and petticoat are torn. There are bruises along her arms and shoulders. The clear signs of a struggle. One of her shoes is missing. And in the grass nearby, a small, blood-stained knife. The men freeze. Then, one of them bolts toward town, racing to fetch the sheriff. Within the hour, the road is crowded with policemen, neighbors, and reporters from the local paper. She's young, maybe no more than 20. Her clothes are modest, respectable. Not the kind a drifter would wear. But there's nothing on her to say who she is. No purse. No letters. No rings. No name. The police send telegrams to big cities. New York, Philadelphia, Boston. Any place where a worried family might be looking for her. Newspapers across the Northeast print her likeness. One headline reads, "Unknown young lady found murdered in Rahway. Do you know her?" But no one answers. As the days pass, rumors begin to spread. Some whisper about a jealous lover. Others suspect a traveling salesman, or a railroad man passing through. The kind of strangers who could appear and disappear without anyone noticing. Then, an even darker theory begins to take hold. Witnesses recall seeing a strange man near the Rahway station the night before the murder. A man with a foreign accent, in a small black doctor's bag. The name whispered in saloons and kitchens alike. Francis Tumblety. A con man. A quack doctor. And years later, one of the men suspected of being Jack the Ripper. Did the Ripper kill here? On American soil? Before terrorizing London? We'll never know. But even as the case went cold, the story didn't fade. People began to talk. And what they said still sends chills down spines today. At night, on Jefferson Avenue, travelers would see her. A young woman in a brown dress, standing silently by the roadside. Her skin pale, her face empty, watching. Drivers and horse-drawn wagons told of faint sobbing in the distance. The kind of sound that makes your hair stand on end. But when they stopped to look, no one was there. More than a century later, her grave still rests in Rahway Cemetery. The stone says only, "Unknown woman. Found murdered." No name. No story. No justice. Every year, strangers leave flowers there. Some pray. Some whisper promises that one day someone will tell her story. In recent years, there's been talk of using DNA technology to finally identify her. Maybe even find distant relatives. Maybe even catch the man who killed her. But so far, the Rahway Jane Doe remains America's forgotten mystery. Maybe that's why her story stays with us. Because in a small town, in the heart of America, a young woman was erased. No family to claim her. No justice to close her case. And maybe her spirit is still waiting for someone to remember her name. Who was the Rahway Jane Doe? Someone's daughter? Someone's sweetheart? Or the silent victim of a monster that history forgot? What do you think really happened that night in 1887?